What's going on, my Mad people? It's your boy, the Madcrownxox, and I'm here on Madime, giving you a review on Gale, Episode 3. And it seems like we finally are done with the Flash Forward episode. We're finally caught up to where Episode 1 was in the beginning. And that was where Lynn was entering in the Squad Jam tournament to prove her worth to Pedo-san. I'm never gonna get you saying that name, Pedo, because it sounds so close to another name. I just don't know what to say about it. But anyways, we find out that Lynn, the reason why he lands up the fame known as the Pink Devil was not by purpose or ill intent. Her fame is not because she was trying to aim to become the best. She was looking for somewhere to release her stress, something to keep her mind off the things that she cannot control, and that is her complex when it comes to her size, her height. Knowing Japan, as a viewer told me on my last video, that the average height for people in Japan is usually no more than 5 feet, 5.5 inches. 5 feet and 5 inches, sorry about that. And it says that so anyone else taller is seen to stand out and have this little off-puttish look onto them. So of course it makes them feel kind of self-conscious. So I see where Karen is coming from now, that she's definitely not a normal girl around people. She acts like a normal girl, but to everyone else, she is not a normal girl. Seeing how the high schoolers she keep running into almost every episode, we find out an interaction. Well, not a main interaction, but they say how Karen sticks out, how she is different from everybody, and because of that, it makes her feel inferior, like a freak. And not everyone wants to feel like that, because you have to understand that at the end of the day, everyone wants to be with the crowd. Because with the crowd, you at least feel comfortable most of the times. Unless you're one of those people who like being different, who likes being unique. That's also okay as well. So anyways, Lynn and Pito are talking, they're getting to know each other. They go every day to the saloon, they play pool, some darts, and talk about strategies. And they're starting to become buddy-buddy, and I like that. Now, the thing I like to know about Pito is, how old is she? In the video, she called them youngsters. See how youngsters later. I don't know if it's because they're fresh noobs on the game, or she actually is a lot older and she lets on. I bet you, because her friend is getting married and she seems to have responsibilities. She probably herself is trying to run away from something that she can't really face in the real world, but because of that, she also does Gale as well. But it also gives me some theory that she's probably near her 40s. Early 40s or near her 40s, late 30s. That's what I believe where Peto is right now. Because she seems to be more mature in the way she acts. Now, getting on with Squad Jam. We had a little talk in the beginning about squids and how they make jam out of it. That's disgusting. If you don't know, I'm not a big fan of seafood whatsoever. I just can't stand it. As a kid, I could never eat fried fish. I could never eat lobster or crab or salmon or anything like that. I could never eat seafood for the life of me. So hearing this talk about squid jam is like, ugh, I just don't like it. But anyways, it's called Squad Jam, and it's the tournament that Lynn and Mr. M were in the first episode of the season. So apparently, we see them working on the way up. We get to see Mr. M being introduced to the show, and he seems like a very straightforward but yet nice kind of guy. He will help you out, he'll find your solutions, he'll put you on testing grounds, see what you're made of, he'll see your perks in a way. He'll see what you can do on the field, he'll write it down or memorize it, and then it's like a sports trainer, They see what you're capable of on the field, what you know and what you don't know so far. Then they'll write notes about that. Then they'll work on your strengths, and then also work on your weaknesses the next day. That's clearly what was happening. So I like how in Gale, there's training. And knowing how Lynn is a girl who pretty much reads everything to the book. Like, she even does the tutorial, for crying out loud. And she will read all the rules on everything. So she's up to knowledge in here. So that's a good thing. We don't have many people these days even like to open up a manual, for God's sakes. The manual can be at least 5 pages with some pictures here and there, so in some couple of paragraphs. And even then, you still won't have people reading the manual. I still read my manual. In fact, I actually miss the manuals during the PS2 days where you open up your PS2 game disc, whatever, and you see that cool, well-designed manual in your hand. I've always loved those. I don't know if anyone else did. I miss the paper manuals. I know they're trying to save paper or just being cheap, but I miss those with the cool designs and all that, and it tells you what to do. Instead of playing a tutorial, you can just read a manual, and I would read a manual because it always interests me. Yeah, I'm a geek. But so are we, and that's what we do here, man. We enjoy geeky stuff. So, not much to this episode besides the growth within Karen's character. As you can see, as she was talking about in the beginning of the first episode, how she was also relieving stress because she couldn't get a ticket. She wasn't going to do school at gym if she could go to a concert with her friend to hear her favorite singer. However, she didn't get the ticket because her sold out, it was a small space. So because of that, she couldn't go with her friend. So she actually wrote a letter, telling about how she's growing, how she's trying to deal with her issues and her trauma of her being extremely tall, and how she's taking it day by day. And that's how she's a big encouragement. If you ask me, Karen's a very encouraging character. She shows people who have to deal with anxieties and complexes on a daily basis. She shows people how to do it. Find something to take your mind off it. Learn to work with it and take it one day at a time. And that's probably not the thing for everyone, but that could at least help out a little people. So that's what I believe people watching this series, Gun Gale, it could actually help people with their other problems in their life. If you have any type of anxiety or type of traumatic experience or anything like that, it's always best to learn to take proper procedures in order to overcome those problems in your life. So I do appreciate this main character. She isn't perfect. She isn't the MMO Jesus, as people call Kirito and stuff like that. She isn't. She's just a girl who's just trying to find a way to escape, and she learns to become better by playing this game. Because as you know, the news is always blasting video games and how they're bad for you and stuff like that, just to get the old people all riled up. But at the end of the day, video games can also help people. It helps them escape. It helps them overcome certain things, especially story-based games. Story-based games could have a character going through something that you could be going through, but in a more extreme way, and you could learn something from it. Or how an MMO could help you learn to meet new friends and get out of your shell of being shy. All these things can help you out. And so sometimes it's not always about the gameplay itself, but it's also the story or the communication of the game can also help someone to grow as well. So yeah, there's not much that really happens in this episode, because we do know what happens afterwards. She wins the tournament, and that's all we know so far. We're not up to the par where she makes friends with the high school girls just yet. We don't know when that's going to happen. Hopefully that's going to happen probably next episode or the episode before after that. We don't know. All I know is that so far I'm actually enjoying Gun Gale. I am surprised to say that I was actually going to put this as a guilty pleasure, but that has been replaced by something else, Magical Girl Sight. This is actually probably one of my top 5 favorite animes to watch this season, actually. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it a lot, I expect Karen to be a very good character, And I wish we had more characters like that in the first place, instead of these bland, plain old girls who don't know what they're doing, or even guys for crying out loud. Karen's just trying to find a way to escape, and she's working herself up as the things go on. So yeah, Gun Gale. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I hope you guys are too. How do you feel about Gun Gale? Do you think Karen is a good character, and can you at least possibly relate to her in some sort of way? That's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for more of moi. This is Madime. Sign out.